Jewel versus MTV News' Kurt Loder had no idea about this feud from the 90s. Singer Jewel hit commercial success with her 1995 album Pieces of Me, which was one of the biggest debut albums of all time. She expanded her talents with a poetry book titled A Night Without Armor. Jewel sat down with MTV News' Kurt Loder to discuss her poetry book. He had a little issue with her choice of words.
There's a line you have. There are nightmares on the sidewalks. There are jokes on TV. Mm-hmm. There are people selling thoughtlessness with such casualty. Mm-hmm. Casualty doesn't mean that, does it? I mean, casualty is like a guy gets his arm blown off, right? I mean, isn't that like...
That's a type of casualty.
What?
But Kurt Loder didn't stop there. Throughout the interview, he continued to poke at Jewel's work.
I'm dyslexic as heck. I mean, I just cannot type well.
Really? Oh, that'd be a problem for a writer.
It is a bit of a problem. I mean, putting the book together was like everything was by hand. I had to recop it legibly to get it.
That explains casualty, probably.
That probably does.
It was just...
You smarten that out.
Just...
Next topic.
In 2022, Jewel talked to Stereogum about the controversial interview, saying that she just remembers looking at Kurt and being like, F you, admitting that she was an uneducated kid who grew up homeless, while Kurt was an educated adult going after her. After this interview resurfaced, Kurt Loder did release a statement to Yahoo Entertainment, saying that he's ashamed of what he did to Jewel, and if he could, he would go back in the past and smack himself. Around this time, Jewel was about 24 years old, while Kurt Loder was around 53 years old. Now, I may not share the same views as Jewel does today, but if my young self was aware of this interview back in 1998, probably would have held a grudge against this man. It's clear from that interview that Kurt was being a little pretentious and pretty rude to this young woman. But I think that this is also a great depiction of the way that things were allowed in the late 90s.